happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. On the run, it's Jackson. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Sayin to throw. And a first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because.
Could be an alley. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. The jumbo formation is in. Looks as if they'll try to power in the 2. He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the 2-point conversion attempt will fail. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Picks up the first down. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Throwing, say it. Here comes the heat. And they got it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Snagged out of the air. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. 4th down, say it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Pressure coming. Finds the tight end. There he goes. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. The give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the 1st half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ball game.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Paul. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Waning seconds in the 1st half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. To the air, it's Levitt. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Watkins. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. LSU will put foot to leather to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15, and the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This
breaks into the open. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Bunch formation for these receivers. Sayin. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Offense getting set for first down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
To grab. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. This offense has failed on its previous 2 fourth-down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. Looking to the end zone. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Finds his man. At the 35, he's open. Flying down the right side. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring. Turning it on! Makes it past the marker. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Using his legs, it's Jackson. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get us.
Here's a little room there. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throwing the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense.
Oh, a lot of space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it. It's West. Touchdown, Buckeye! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the grab in their space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Berry. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the shot. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Find space on the right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Timeout signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's a give to Durham. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Dead center perfect. And now they've taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Big time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And you got to bang a timeout right here.
Got a little grass. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Going to the run, it's West. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Buying some time. Fires on the move. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
Man, he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole, quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
Looking to throw on first down. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then they're...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together, but man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go right back to him. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.